What's happening? All you see on the ladder and at some tournaments, Charizard, Charizard, Charizard. Charizard as the primary attacker, Charizard as the secondary attacker. But we all know Charizard gets stronger as the game goes on. So I made it the secondary attacker, so as the game goes on it gets stronger and stronger, it can hit for higher numbers. The primary attacker, Palkia VStar. These two, in combination with some other Pokemon, is truly an unstoppable deck. Let's go to the deck list. Alright, here we go with the deck list. We got a Palkia VStar. We play 2-2 line of Palkia VStar, 2-2 line of Charmander, Charizard EX, and then of course, because we got those little Charmanders, we have to play the Manaphy for a little bit of draw engine, and for a snipe attack, we are going to put in the Radiant Greninja. We're playing Rare Candy already. We are obviously going to put in the Pidgeot EX to grab a card every single turn. And to help us on the start, we're going to play one copy of Mew from Celebrations with the Mysterious Tail ability, letting us look at top 6 cards. If we start with this one, we want those Battle VIPs to get us started. So speaking of Battle VIPs, we're also going to play some Nest Balls, some Ultra Balls, 4 Rare Candy. We are going to play 2 copies of Super Rod to get any energy or Pokemon that we need to get back in our deck. We are going to play 2 Switch. All of our Pokemon have abilities that are based on no path to the peak. So we have to play 3 copies of a stadium. Lake Acuity, all Pokemon for us that have the water energy attached are going to take 20 less damage. And then for the supporters, 3 Boss, 4 Iono, 3 Research, 1 Raihan to make sure we can get more energy out, and then lets us get any card out of the deck, a Choice Belt, and for energy we play the 4 Fire and 8 Water. Now this deck is a Palkia deck with Charizard as the secondary attacker. Why? Because we all know Charizard gets stronger as the game goes on. So let Palkia do what it needs to do, get some knockouts, and after it gets knocked out, Charizard comes up, gets even stronger. We honestly don't mind if the Mew gets knocked out, because then they only get 1 prize card, which at the end if they take 4 more, that's 5, and Charizard will hit for 330, knocking out almost every single Pokemon in the game. So before you watch the games, let me just say, in game 1, I had to do a little bit of a voiceover since my microphone was not plugged in correctly. But it was such an absolutely awesome game, I had to include it in the video. So make sure if you like the game, you hit that subscribe button, subscribe to the channel, and let's see the deck in action. Alright, they got to go first. They got the Charmander down, and another Charmander. So in our deck, let's see, I have the Palkia. I don't have much. I'm going to hope for a Battle VIP off the Mysterious Tail on the Mew. Alright, my turn. Here we go. I got the Lake Acuity. I decided to go with the Mysterious Tail. All I got was a Nest Ball. So I'm thinking here, obviously you got to play that Nest Ball, right? So I'm going to play that Nest Ball. Get the Palkia. And I don't have much else. So, attach to the Palkia and then put down the stadium. And deciding on what to do here. Now, my decision was gonna be research everything away. I didn't want to. I was very reluctant to do that. So, but I did get a Battle VIP, which got me some Charmander and a Pidgey. And then I just had to pass. Alright, so now on their turn. See, we're waiting. So my next turn here, I've got the Palkia VStar, right? And they go right into a Charizard. So I've got the Palkia VStar ready to go. I'm going to need Rare Candy. There is 1 in the discard, so I do have 3 more. So they're using their Infernal Rain. And they're going to probably knock out my Mew if I remember correctly. And there's a Bill's Transfer, the new Pokemon 151 card. Lets you look at the top 8 cards and let you get a Pokemon, as many Pokemon as you want in the top 8 cards. Alright, so they attach another Fire Energy to Chi-Yu. Chi-Yu does 100 damage and then has something else on it. I believe it's a 30 more damage, but they gotta discard the energy. All right, so they knock out my Mew, and I'm gonna come up with here the Palkia because I got the V-Star and I've got the energy ready to go. Now the problem is I don't have much on the bench, right? So they only have 3 on the bench. I only have 2 at the moment. Now I'm looking to see if should we Super Rod? Debating. Let's. So I'm only hitting for 160, which is a giant problem. Because if you double 160, that's only 320. So I am not able to knock out this Charizard. And considering I have no backup attacker, a little bit in trouble here. So they're going to Jacques. Gets them to evolution. So they got a Charmeleon. And of course the barrel. So I'm looking at the Chi-Yu again. Alright, so they put some energy on the Charmeleon. We're going to be able to take a hit here with the Palkia. But other than that, I don't have much else going on. So now they put down the Weirdeer. The good thing about the Weirdeer is now I'm going to hit for 180, even if I don't get anything else out. So attached to the Charmander. And I am just going to be able to take out the Charizard. And that was all because they put the Weirdeer down. Thank you. So here we go with 2 prize cards. Very important prize cards. A lousy Nest Ball and a Manaphy. So the Nest Ball is, I believe I'm going to use the Nest Ball here in a minute. Let's see. They have a Charizard. Another one that they were able to get. And they're going to use Infernal Rain. And they're going to go heavy on the Weirdeer. They got 2 energy on the Weirdeer. Obviously, they put the other one on the Charizard. And now they are debating on what to use. So they're going to barrel for 1. And they obviously are going to hit out my Charizard. Not before they play a Clavel. Alright, so they got another Charmander. Clavel gets you any 3 Pokemon less than 120 HP. And then they put down another, I believe it's a Chandelure. Alright, so knocked out my Palkia. They take 2 more prize cards. They're down to 3. I got 4 prize cards remaining. I have not much going on. I'm coming up with the Pidgey because at least if I don't get anything, they can knock out just the Pidgey, and I still got the Charmander. And I top deck a Rare Candy straight into the Pidgey. So we're going to Nest Ball for another Charmander. And now I'm going to have to use Pidgeot's quick search ability. So I got to debate. Yeah, there's the Chandelure. So I got to debate here whether I'm going to get an Iono or Research. So I decide. So I'm looking here at the cards. And I'm going with the Research. Because I can get rid of these cards. And I'd rather the 7 than the lousy 4 that an Iono would give me. And we Research. Alright, so when do I Research? I get an Ultra Ball that's now going to get me my Charizard EX. So I'm looking, yeah, there's no need for the Choice Belt because I'm going to be hitting for way too much anyway for what they have out. And I get my Charizard. All right, and then let's use the Infernal Rain, of course. So use the Infernal Rain. I get 2, put 1 on the Charizard, 1 on the Charmander. And then I can free retreat with the Pidgeot, come up with the Charizard, and do a little bit of damage at 270 because they've taken 3 prize cards, 180 plus the 90. So no attach for an energy. And now it's their turn. So they got a Charizard. So obviously I'm able to do the knockout. They cannot knock out this Charizard. They're going to evolve into a Charmeleon. And then get the Chandelure VMAX. And here comes the research. 7 new cards. So since they researched, they can't boss. They got an EXP share. Attach energy for turn. And they're going to hit my Charizard here because they don't have a rope and they've already used a supporter, so they can't use a boss. So I know that they're going to 2-shot my Charizard. So we know Weirdeer is able to hit for a lot as long as you can attach the energy. So as long as we don't get knocked out, I can do the knockout. So they use their switch. And right here is where your math skills are going to come into play. How much energy they have. They only have 8. Weirdeer does 40 times however many energy attached to Weirdeer. 8 times 40 is 320. So they are 10 short. Now they actually leave an energy on Charizard. So they're only going to hit me for here for 280 once they're done with this turn. So they're going to barrel. And there it is for 280. Now, since they took 3 prize cards, I'm hitting for 270. So I'm going to attach to the Pidgeot because right now I have nothing else out. So I'm going to use the quick search ability. And I'm going to have to get a supporter, which is going to be Iono. Nope. I don't need those 3 cards. We are getting the research. Because Ionoing them, it really doesn't do much except it changes their cards, but they have a barrel. And then, here we go. I can Super Rod that fire energy back in. Because at this point, I have realized that I have prized 1 fire energy. So since there's 2... already on that Charizard, if I want another attacker, I'm going to have to get that fire energy back. So here we go. Hit the Weirdeer for 270. Take 2 more prize cards. They've got 3. I've got down to 2. So I need 1 more knockout. Problem is, I'm about to get knocked out. Because the Charizard has 280 damage. And I got my Rare Candy and an Ultra Ball. Which means I'm getting my Charizard EX. And since I Super Rod the energy back in, now they're going to hit out my Charizard here. And then I am going to be able to get my Charizard EX if I don't get Iono, because they have not played a supporter yet. But as you can see, they have no cards. Now they got 5 because of Bibarel. And we're waiting. They have not played a supporter. And they're just Burning Darkness for 300. So, I have my Charizard EX coming. Alright, so here's the Charizard EX. Let's see what we draw. I draw a Water Energy, which now I can basically get rid of. Don't need the Water Energy. We're really using Charizard right here for the knockout because they're down to one prize card. So as long as that energy is in the deck, using Infernal Rain, there it is because I super rotted it back. And here we are hitting our another Charizard EX for 330 because they did the odd number of prize cards. Very dangerous against a Charizard EX deck. Make sure you keep the prize cards even on the 6-4-2 because once you do the 5-3-1, 330 is hitting out every Pokemon. Going against Charizard. Who's shocked? Not me. Alright. Let's thin the deck a little. So we got a Charmander. So we're going to get these two. And then we are going to hope we get another one with Mysterious Tail. Nest Ball. Guess who's coming? We got Greninja. So we're in there. Where's that Greninja? There's the Greninja. We've got a full party. And we got a Rare Candy with a Charizard. We're going to put the energy there. And we are going to end turn. That is an unbelievable turn one. Without a supporter. With the Mew. I mean, that it doesn't get any better than that. That is a phenomenal turn one. Absolutely phenomenal. So no Iono. And we're going to come up with this Charizard. Tail on fire. Perfect. All right. So we can Mysterious Tail, get an item. And then we can put everything down and research. All right. Super Rod. So let's thin the deck here. Yep. Yes. Only need 2. Gonna leave the other ones in there. All right, do I have... That's a Water Energy, which I kind of want in there. All right, I do have a second Super Rod. Let's see what we get here. A Rare Candy. Now, if I Rare Candy... So, let's take it so we have it. Okay. I'm going to Greninja. I'm going to save this research. And I get that energy. What? What just happened? I Greninja'd. Huh? I use concealed cards. I wanted to take the knockout. I'm confused. Anybody know what happened? I mean, that's fine. It's no harm, no foul, because I'm going to come up and knock the Charmeleon out, but... What in the world? Okay. There's Raihan. So, yeah, let's Raihan get one on the Palkia, and we are going to go get the Pidgey. When I say Pidgey, I really mean Pidgeot. Just kind of keep, and we're going to do that. I'm afraid to Greninja. Let's get the VStar. Boom. Let's put the VStar down. I'm afraid to Greninja. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to conceal cards. Let's see what happens. If that happens again. Okay, it did. What does anybody know what happened? I'm going to get down a second Palkia. And then we're going to take the knockout for 210. Yes, confirm the attack. There's nowhere I want to put energy. I'm so confused. Somebody let me know in the comments, or I'm going to rewatch this game. Did I click something? All right, so we have 3 research in our hand. So we're going to research 2 researches. All right, do I need anything? No, but I can use the V-Star to get this Palkia ready to go. They're getting rid of my Greninja, which, yeah, we're going to win the game. Because I just need a water energy, which I'm going to get from Pidgeot here. I'm going to V-Star, and we're going to take the win. This is solid. All right, let's research. I just need a water energy. Water energy. Got one. There we go. Star Portal. Both energies to Greninja. Use Moonlight Shuriken. And take the win. Knocking out all their Pokemon. We only need to take 3 cards. I tell you, this deck is phenomenal. All right, opponent's turn. They start. Now, they took a mulligan. So did we. So I saw that it's a Tinkaton. Or Tinkaton. And there's the Tinkatink. Now, it's almost not fair because they are weak to Charizard being dark. No, it's not. It's metal. Man, I made that mistake the other day. So, this is actually a fair matchup. So let's do it. Yeah, I made that mistake the other day. Somebody had called me on it, but I had already figured it out. And here we go again. Thinking Tinkaton is weak to dark. It's not. It's weak to metal. All right, our turn. Oh, we have a heck of a start. All right, so we're going to get a Charmander. Do I have a switch? I can attach the energy and then... I mean, we do have 2 Battle VIPs. I don't think we're hurting here. All right, so we got a Charmander Palkia. We're going to get a Pidgey and Greninja. So I have an Ultra Ball. So we can do some damage here. Research Boss. I don't really want to do anything. I have a Charmander ready. I'm going to attach to the Charmander. Do I want to Super Rod it back in? Yeah, let's do it. Just so it's in there. And I'm going to keep everything else and hit enter. Now, if we had some water energy going, we could Greninja next turn. Colress. All right, here we go to Colress. So they're going to need some rare candies and a Tinkaton. Ooh, they got one. All right, so they have 5 cards in hand. I think it does 30. Yeah, 30. The big hammer does 30. But they're going to have to minus 20. So that's 120, 100. Definitely enough to hit our Manaphy out. And they have a Feebas. I kind of want to take that out. I might bust the Feebas up just because that's going to stop them from Ionoing if they get the Milotic. Oh, then they went down 1 more card. So we are going to get... Okay. So I can either hit it out or I can Nest Ball. All right, so I can get rid of the Nest Ball and Resort. I hate to do that. And then just get the Charizard. Or I can get the Pidgey. Get rid of these 2, get the Pidgey, and then research. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get rid of these 2. I'm going to leave the Milotic. Let's get the Pidgey, because this, I mean, it's such a powerful card, right? Let's put the Pidgey down. We'll research. And hopefully we get one piece for... You gotta be kidding me. We didn't get either piece. Oh, yeah, it's to the left here. All right, so we got the piece. So now we are going to quick search for the rare candy, that other piece. Here we go, here we go. There we go. Yes, we're going to Infernal Rain 2 of them. Yes. Actually, just one. Just the one. Meaning we have one prized. Because I already super outed the other one. We're going to get the Palkia there. Let's do this. I'm gonna not put the choice belt because I don't play any. How many water energies are in there? Just the one, so I'm not going to use the V-Star yet. And let's just hit for 210. Okay, not bad. So the Tinkaton now. They're going to Colress again. Alright, so we're not getting bossed. The Tinkaton here, they're going to get 3 more cards. That's what, 7? Alright. So 7, 210. So they're going to hit for 190. Let's see if they're able to get more cards. Got rid of a Feebas. What do they got in the Lost Zone? A Feebas, a Rare Candy, a Boss, and a Curlia. And they're going to be able to gather materials with the baby Tinkaton. They're going to Super Rod. Get rid of the Super Rod. I got 3. That's 8. That's 240, 220. Not yet. Still not there. They're still not there. And they're going to get rid of a card. Nope, nope. They're going to basically get one. And they're going to put down another Tinkatink because they know they're getting knocked out. Are they going to retreat or switch? Either way, we're going to boss it up. All right, they're just going to get one ready. They're going to hit it for 160. I'm going to... Do we Iono? Do we Iono? Absolutely. Well, actually, let's put this down. We're going to Iono them down to 5. Because obviously they're based on... And there we go. Charmander down. And we can get a Palkia down. And in all honesty, I'm about to quick search for an energy. Because I Iono'd. I'm about to quick search for an energy. So I can attach it. Nope, nope. Actually, let's conceal cards it. Put it, because we still have that V-Star available. How many are in there? 2. So we're going to wait for one more. We're not going to use the V-Star, and we're going to take the 210 hit. Absolutely. Here we go. Take 2. Now, they have to have some cards in there. There's the other... Oh, we got another Charizard ready to go. It's ready to go. So they're hitting for 180. They're going to gather materials, so that's going to add 2 more to 8. So they're hitting for 240. And this is, of course, minus 20. So they need to keep it at 170. The problem is, here's the problem, is I don't have the other energy. The other energy, the fire energy is prized. So this Charizard's only going to get 1 energy. So 6 is 180, minus 20 is 160. They played one too many cards. I mean, I guess they had to. They rare candied. Yep. You're not getting the knockout. No, now you're definitely not getting the knockout. Well, they're going to play Path to the Peak. Okay. Oh, no. That shuts us. That literally shut off every single ability. Okay. All right, there's the Palkia. Now, I don't want to turn into this Charizard yet. I'm definitely not going to Iono. Do we Super Rod anything back? No. Because we can Super Rod once this gets knocked out. Yeah, we don't really have anything to do. Wow, that path to the peak. Ouch. All right, we're going to hit it for 210. All right, so we are going to need... All right, so when we get knocked out, we have a Raihan. We know they're not going to Iono because it's a Tinkaton EX. So we'll be able to Raihan. Let's see. We'll be able to Raihan for... The card we're going to get is the Stadium. So we're going to take the knockout. They're going to take the knockout, go down to 3. But we're going to then come back and take the knockout and go down to 2. Now, by them being at 3, should be okay. Because once I get this, I'll be able to... Do I want to come up with the Palkia? I think so, because if they knock out the Palkia, they're down to 1, and then with Charizard, we hit out anything for 330. So I'm going to come up with the Palkia. Because the Palkia will be able to get these 2 energy out. We are going to Raihan. We're going to put 1 energy there. We are going to get our Stadium, Lake Acuity. And now we are going to be on fire. Here we go. Star Portal. Put the 2 there. Now play the Rare Candy. Yes, we can now Infernal Rain. Yes. Get the 1 other energy. Put it down. I mean, there is nothing we really need. Do we need to Super Rod anything back? No, we are fully stocked. Yeah, I think we're just... I don't even need to... Well, you know what? I could Pidgeot for the water energy. There's 5 in there. I can get 1. I can put it on this Palkia for turn. Just in case they boss up any shenanigans. And let's just hit for 200. Take the knockout. No matter who they come up with, we could boss up with the Charizard. We're set. Yeah. Now we do need them to put down a 2-prizer. That would help. Okay, they're gonna path to the peak, but we're set up. We're good. We're gonna do 2 quick knockouts and be done with this game. Another win. Refinement. All right, they're not even able to get they're going to attack for, if this Pokemon has any special energy, this attack does 90. So they're going to attack for 180. Tinkaton. Yeah, I mean, we have the win. We're going ahead, so they're going to be able to get a Tinkaton. Nope, they're going to Gardevoir. Okay. I mean, they're trying, but I mean, we're just going to take a double knockout here. I don't see them getting 3 cards. I don't think it's possible. All right. Come on. Because we're just going to come take the... Oh, they finally got the Milotic. So our Ionos are just going to Iono ourselves, so we're not going to do that. We know they're not going to Iono, so we're good. I mean, they are hitting our Palkia with... We got to get rid of this Tinkaton. We gotta get rid of behind here. This Tinkaton is not hitting us out, but this one will with 9 cards. That's what, 270, so 250? I guess not yet, but they can always gather materials. They can Shining Arcana. Yeah. They did not have another Tinkaton done. There is nothing we need to do. We're just going to take the 200 knockout. Yep. I mean, I guess I could attach the energy to the other Palkia, but that doesn't matter. They're not going to Iono anyway. We need to take one more knockout. There's a Pidgey. So they're at 9, 10. That's 300. Yeah, I mean, they can knock us out, but we'll just come back and they're going to research. Going back down to 7. Oh, they need a Rare Candy and a Tinkaton. All right, so there's the Tinkaton. Oh, it's an easy Ultra Ball decision. They only have 1 card left. They're also going to deck out. Yep, there's a concede. We had the win. This deck is absolutely super great. If you agree, hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel. Then after you hit that subscribe button, watch one of these 2 videos for more decks.